This has to be one of the biggest disappointments in this game, by the way. Oh boy. Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. Ready guys, another episode of Pokemon Scarlet BugLocke. It is about to go down, my friends, as we are going to be headed towards our next destination of the game, and I hope you guys have been enjoying our series so far. Like the video if you haven't, and of course subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And last but most certainly not least, big shouts to the aDrive Army Plus members. Oh, can I just go under this thing? I cannot. I thought that that might work, and it did not work. Okay. I'm gonna try going around the other way, but if you haven't done so yet, Elestrals is available on Kickstarter for just a few more days, and it's my card game that I created. I created my own monster franchise that has been amazing. We've got some incredible creatures in Elestrals, including an amazing game that so many people have already backed. So if you have not backed it yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. Show some love, show some support, and check out Elestrals in the Kickstarter below. I would really appreciate it. I mean, you should check it out if you haven't. I mean, seriously, what are you waiting for? It's pretty darn epic. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way, but I think this might get me to where I want to go. Yeah, so seriously, check it out. It's the only time you can ever get the Founders Edition of cards from Kickstarter, and your time is running out. So if you like what I do, I promise you, backing on Kickstarter is going to be worth your time. It's going to be worth your while, and I'm going to put everything I can into it as I have to get to this point. So thank you. I appreciate it. Anyway, I got to figure out how do I get over to this next gym, because I'm a little lost here. Well, there's apparently a Ditto over here, I just noticed. And the thing about Ditto that's interesting in this game, if I'm not mistaken, is it actually doesn't show itself as Ditto. It ends up showing itself as a different Pokemon, and then when you encounter it, it turns into Ditto, much like Zoroa earlier in the playthrough. Dude, the levels in this game are so wonky, man. This, like, Flamigo is level 49, and I'm headed to the next gym, and I just don't know what to expect. I just don't even know. And here we are, a brand new city. Let's see what's going on here. Medali. Ooh, we just got the TM for X-Scissor. That's pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie. Because now we can craft it and buff up a lot of our bug types. All right, we managed to find the gym. Let's take a look inside. What do we got here? What do we got? I think this is the normal gym. It's Nimona. I saw you go into the gym and came running. Listen, I'm really sorry I couldn't battle you last time we ran into each other. Wait, don't get me wrong, I didn't chase you down just to battle. I guess I wouldn't mind a battle or anything if you wanted to. Alright, let's do it, Nimona. Let's throw down. Battle time. Wait, I want to make sure to pick the right Pokemon. Give me a second to fine-tune my team. Oh, she wants me to take on the gym first. Okay, fine by me. Here we go. Welcome to the Medali Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is aDrive, yes? Great. In order to face Gym Leader Larry, you need to pass the gym test. That means ordering a special secret menu item. Specifically, a menu at the Treasury Eatery, a much-loved restaurant here in Medali. Order correctly and you pass. There are 3 other challengers around town attempting this gym test. Each challenger has been given a different clue that'll help them discover the secret dish. You'll be given a clue as well. Battle the other challengers. The loser must tell the winner their clue. You have to gather clues and use them to determine the secret dish in order from the waiter at the treasury. Only the challenger who's able to order correctly will pass the test. How the regulars season their dishes. Hearing what the regulars at the Treasury Eatery have to say. Alright, so we've got to do a little bit of battling here. Alright, this is the famous Treasury Eatery, so we'll go here. And I think this is the gym leader, actually. Is that the secret dish? Well, what I'm having now is quite ordinary. A nice squeeze of lemon gives any dish a refreshing kick. This person says, I heard rumors you can change your Terra type. I hope you're able to figure out our special menu item. Oh, so this is how it starts. Okay, order the secret menu item. What will you be ordering? I have no idea. I'll try grilled rice balls. What size serving? Medium serving? How do you want that cooked? Well cooked, flamethrower style with lemon. Got it, coming right up. If I just guessed that right, I'm a legend. This looks like a regular dish. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed your reel. Oh, so I could just guess. So I know lemon is the last thing. I could try to guess the rest, but there's a lot of potential options, so it's really hard to guess it. You're taking the gym test, I can tell. Spell the beans about your clue. All right. Santiago the student. He's got a Dunsparce. So I think we got some normal types we'll have to face here. Let's see how Spindra fares. Should be all right. What level are you? 34, so we're right where we gotta be. I'll just hit him with a low kick. He's got ancient power. I don't think that does too much. Yeah, we should be all right. No boost. No boost. Let's see how much low kick does. Not a lot, so I gotta switch. We could go... I just go Redemption. I feel like Redemption is so strong. We just bullet punch things. This guy's just nomming a sandwich, though. Look at him walking by nomming that sandwich. You gotta love it. Hyper Drill. I think that's Dunsparce's signature move. It's kind of spicy, actually. Hit him with a bullet punch. Should be easy. Yeah, and we'll knock him out in the following turn. He is gonna yawn me. Kind of annoying if I fall asleep, but I think I'll just go for the KO then. He's only got one Pokemon, so we should be safe. Nice bullet punch will seal the deal, and I'll get his ingredients. So we know Lemon from the other guy, and then this guy's gonna tell me something right now. The blue, listen closely to the blue bird Pokemon. Listen closely to the blue bird Pokemon. That's this guy. Listen to this. My squawk ability can talk. Talkabilly, talkabilly. Medium. Okay. So medium is the answer to the how much we cook it. You've got some info. All right, here we go. So we got medium, we got lemon. We're getting closer. Gisela, what does she have? She has an Ursaring. All right, so we're no longer at the beginning of the game anymore, my friends. We are starting to face off against much stronger foe, as you can see here with Ursaring. Luckily, I have the powerful Hopper here, which should have no problems dealing with this guy. He's just gonna drop my attack stat, which is fine. I think a double kick will probably seal the deal here. Although, actually, does lunge do more? Lunge is 80, so 120. Double kick is 30, so 60. It's the same. It's the same. So we just lunge. And we get the KO either way. So see you later. Tell me what you got. What's the secret ingredient? Krabby Patty secret formula. I can't believe it makes us steal other people's clues. Tell me the clue. A dark spot surrounded by stairs. A dark spot surrounded by stairs. That's this. It's got Lechonks on it. Some fate writing, it says Fire Blast. Okay. So I got that one. You? Are you taking the gym test? I'm not gonna tell you, little kid. You're gonna have to fight me for it. Adara the student. And Adara's got a gumshoes. Serious business. Okay, Adara. I am gonna lunge and do the same kind of thing. All right, big lunge here on the gumshoes. See you later. Goodbye. Easy peasy. And we get, oh, she's got a Greedent. Wait a minute, she's not even done yet. What do I want to do against Greedent? I guess I could go, I'll go Redemption against the Greedent. Should be okay. Adara not messing around, got 2 Pokemon. I see you, Adara. I see you with that. All right, Redemption's here though. He's ready to go. Greedent. All right, I love me some hey kids here. My boy Greedent. I'll just hit it with Bullet Punch though. Bullet Punch is so strong. I will say, I do think this gym is gonna be tough though. I really do. I think, oh boy. Oh my gosh. We're getting into battle with him. Let's do it. For those who don't know about Redemption, Redemption is an absolute monster. It has actually never lost a fight before. Redemption's very low. Oh, he fainted. Redemption fainted. Holy crit! Holy crit! Oh boy. And that's the end of Redemption. Gone from the team. I'm actually devastated about that. Can I be honest? Actually devastated. We legitimately just lost probably the most important Pokemon on the team. That's a big deal. That's actually a massive deal. Okay, well, that is how the cookie crumbles today, my friends. Man, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. That's our first final casualty on the team too. Like, we actually lost all 3 lives on him. And now we don't have a scissor anymore. And I'm just, I'm just the odd one out at the ice cream stands. Grilled rice balls. There you go. That's the odd one out. A goodbye to you, my fallen friend, Redemption. We will miss you. Pour one out for my man. That's very devastating. And now I've got to make a decision on what do I add on his team in his stead. Yeah, Larvest is not evolving until 59. Like, that's really bad. And I do have Majora, which obviously has some value in the context of the fact that, like, it has Intimidate, but it only has 1 life left as well. I'm thinking the play here is we grab Light Bright, because it's a type I don't have on the team right now, and it can very easily, first of all, it has Dark Terrestrial type, which is cool. But most importantly, it has 3 lives. So we are gonna get Venomoth here, which is big. And I still have all my medium candies as well. So I'm thinking I might pump everyone up a little bit too to like 37. Make sure we're all good. But Light Bright goes into Venomoth. And should be, you know, relatively good shape as well. Well, let's start Air Slash. Kind of spicy a little bit. Get rid of Struggle Bug. And then we'll use some medium candies as well, like I said, just to get him a few levels. So he's 37 now, and he wants to learn Leech Life, but Bug Buzz is better. And then I'll use candy on you. I'll give you 2. Get you to 36. I'll get you to 37 as well. In case you learn a new move, which you do. Gastro Acid, it's kind of bad. And then I'm going to use one on you, just to get you to 37. And now everyone's 37 except for Spin, or Saiskara. Oh, Wild Eevee, look at that. That's our first Wild Eevee. All right, let's see if I can figure out this dish now that I've gotten some hints here. And, yeah, I can't believe that. I never expected counter. I just didn't expect counter. Okay, let's see what we got here. What will I be ordering? So we get rice balls. That's the start. What size will you be having? Medium. Fire Blast style. And then lemon. And that should get us where we need to be. Medium rice balls, extra crispy with lemon. Rumble, rumble. Oh, where'd all those people go? Anyway, our question today for you guys is, what is your favorite normal type Pokemon? You guys can let me know in the comment section below. For me, I would say it's Porygon. That would be my choice, Porygon, or Porygon 2 rather. So you guys let me know in the comment section below your favorite normal type, and we're gonna throw down against this gym and see how we do. This is a little nerve-wracking, but I am gonna lead Walnut instead of T-Spikes, so that's my plan. Let's get it. Do you want to face the exceptional everyman himself, Gym Leader Larry? Larry! Head to the battle court. Larry, you're up! And of course, that is Gym Leader Larry. I knew it was him. I knew it was him all along. My dude looks very sad. I'm assigned to work as the gym leader of the Medali Gym. Good luck on making your way through the gym test, and maybe try the other dishes on the menu too. Everything's good here. Anyway, my boss will dock my pay if I spend too much time chit-chatting. Let's get this battle over with. Wait, aren't you the boss? You're the gym leader. I'm still very mad about Scissor. So mad about Redemption. He was supposed to never lose a battle, and then on this run, he's lost multiple battles. All right, Larry. Kamala. Okay. I mean, Walnut here, I think my plan is, like, let's get a T-Spike, and then let's throw down, like, a bunch of curses and see where that lands us. He's got Comatose, so he's drowsing. Let's go for Curse first. He goes for Sucker Punch. Brilliant. Can't touch me. Okay, so this is really good. So I get 1 curse up. Obviously, normal types get fire type moves. That's always a thing. I'm gonna set up a T-Spike. He's gonna yawn. Which is obviously annoying, right? Because now I'm gonna fall asleep. But it tells me he probably doesn't have much to hit me with. And I can get up a second layer of T-Spike. I'll fall asleep, and then I probably wake up and start heavy slamming is what happens. So let's get up that second layer of T-Spike. He yawns again. So that tells me he's got Sucker Punch, Yawn, and then normal moves. That's pretty much all he's gonna hit me with. So we'll just get up our T-Spikes, throw them in the air. I throw my T-Spikes in the air sometimes, saying, ayo, baby, let's go. All right. Now I'm just gonna heavy slam and eventually wake up. Of course, that was actually a bad play because he does have Sucker Punch, but that's okay. Honestly, not even stressing it because I get that back with leftovers. All right, we'll fire off a heavy slam this time. Now we're gonna wake up. Now we're gonna wake up. Yes, we do. Big heavy slam, +1 heavy slam. That one-shots Kamala, that's what I like to see. All right, now we've got T-Spikes laying on the floor. Whoever comes in next is getting toxic. As long as it's not Guts Ursaring, I think we're fine. That would actually be really sketchy if he had Guts Ursaring. Don't do that. The Dunsparce! I'm gonna keep my boy out here. It's the Dunsparce, the evolution of Dunsparce making its debut on the run. It's basically Dunsparce with a bigger body. This has to be one of the biggest disappointments in this game, by the way. Can I just be honest? Like, how you gonna have that? He's got Drill Run, no crits. He crits me, but we eat it. Like, what is that? It's just, in my opinion, just so disappointing, man, that that's what they decided to do with Dunsparce. They're like, yeah, we're gonna just make it bigger. They could have done so many things with the Dunsparce. They could have done so many things. Like, Serene Grace is cool, like, Hax is cool, but that's what they did. They could have made it some giant dragon like everyone wanted, but no, they made it this guy. It's just, it's disappointing. It's, you know, people have been waiting since Gen 2 for Dunsparce Evo, and that's what we get. I just feel like it's kind of meh, you know? Like, Farigiraf is awesome. That's a great evolution. Staraptor. Of course he has Staraptor. I will tell you this right now, Staraptor is a big problem. I straight lose to Staraptor. I'm very scared right now. I think I full restore because I can't risk getting paralyzed. I straight lose to Staraptor. I am +1 defense. That's my saving grace right now. He's gonna hit me so hard with normal Terra. I feel like he has to Brave Bird though. Like, that's the good thing I have going for me. And the fact that I'm like super bulky, right? Like, I'm a fortress at +1 defense. But this is very scary. Like, Staraptor normal double stab on this? I'm very nervous. Like, this is where Redemption would have been big too, because Bullet Punch would have been huge here. Oh, he's calling in the compadres to cheer for him. Like, Brave Bird's gonna hurt. Or Double Edge. Like, straight up, normal Terra Double Edge is gonna do some damage. I'm very scared. What's my Terra type? It's probably, if my Terra type's Steel, then we can do that, but I don't think it's Steel. He's gonna Aerial it. Okay, that's the good news. Like, that did 0. Actually, I do have Rock Blast, but I think the play here is you Heavy Slam. He Aerial Aces again. Okay, so maybe I was scared for nothing. I was just thinking to myself, like, if he starts Brave Birding, he's gonna do some damage, but honestly, we're just lucky that Walnut's out here doing Walnut things. That's the only thing. That, like, if I don't have Walnut, I feel like I get shredded right now. See you later, Larry. Woo! I'll be honest. That had me a little nervous. That certainly had me nervous. You certainly threw me for a loop. I was very scared. Very scared. You're rather strong, aren't you? Enough to bring out my poker face even. I lost, so that means I have to give you a badge, but he's hungry. It made me hungry. Care to join me for a meal? And we're gonna have a nice meal with Larry at the Medali gym. We take those. Oy, oy, oy. Having 5 badges in hand makes it easier to catch Pokemon up to level 45. And they actually listen to you too. This is for you. Hopefully a child like you doesn't need to put it into his namesake. Facade. So that's not bad. That's actually really good for Heracross. So, alright man, I'll see you later, bro. Another gym leader defeated. Well done. Rika informed me that there was an unusual trainer worth keeping an eye on. It seems she met you. I'd guess as much. I had the pleasure of observing your last match. I was impressed by the fantastic skills you showed. If you manage to keep your momentum and achieve champion rank, I'll be very interested in inviting you to the Pokemon League and... aDrive, I've got my team picked out. And here's Nimona. And I saw you battling the gym leader. You just keep getting better. How good to see you again, Champion Nimona. It certainly has been a while. Wait, La Primera with aDrive? Why do you call her that? I didn't forgive you the full explanation? Because she's just that. She's #1, even higher than us regular champions. She's the top champion. I do indeed hold that claim, alongside my role as chairwoman of the Pokemon League, that is. I thought you were too busy to spend your time checking in on gyms. I'm not here to inspect the gyms. I've come to scout some rather promising young talent. Whoa, I look away for 1 second and you're famous, aDrive. But hey, I found aDrive first. You may be La Primera, but you can't go stealing him from me. I suppose I'll have to get in line. That's right, come on, time for our battle. Let's go to the battlefield. One moment, please. What is it? I would very much like to observe this match, if that's all right. I'd be very nervous if like this was real and like the champion was gonna watch me. I'm a little nervous. All right, let's do it. I'm ready for you. Remember how it all works. Once you get badges from all the gyms, you throw down against the strongest Pokemon trainers around. You must face the Pokemon League. It's northwest of Mesa Gosa. The Pokemon League is where trainers are reborn as champions, the greatest honor they might dream of. Collecting 8 badges sets you up to take the champion assessment. If you can face the final champion, you'll become champion. Just imagine how that moment would feel. Try getting into that champion mindset. Now set your sights on reaching that big important stage and let's battle. Excuse me one moment. I believe aDrive's Pokemon may still be a little fatigued. Look at you. Thank you very much for that. Just in case. And let's have a fruitful battle. So here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna do the same thing, set up T-Spikes, and hopefully come out on top. Last time we faced Nimona, she was very easy, so let's see. Pokemon Trainer Nimona, and she's got a Lycanroc, of course. This thing could have Fire Fang. So, because it could have Fire Fang, I think I like straight up just have to Heavy Slam. I don't think I can T-Spike. I think we have to Heavy Slam. It has a Cell Rock. Okay, that shouldn't do much. Heavy Slam should do really well. I would have liked to get a T-Spike, but we have to be very careful. Although I do have Sturdy. Maybe I should have, but I didn't have a switch into it. So, like, if let's say he knocks me down to 1 health, and I don't knock it out, I'm in trouble. All right, good stuff. And I get a little lefties back for Walnut, the indestructible wall. Here comes a Palmo. I think I can switch. I think we go Shutterfly here. Love me some Shutterfly, baby. What a beauty. What a beauty Shutterfly is. And there's Palmo. Level 36. I think we Struggle Bug it, because I think it's physical. Okay. So Struggle Bug kind of pointless here. Kind of a bad play. Still does a good chunk though. And then what we'll do is we'll just hit it with the Icy Wind. Kind of slow it down. Here's a Thunder Wave to slow me down, so I guess it all kind of functions in the same way. I probably am gonna have to switch, but we'll see if we get this Icy Wind off. Should do a lot if I do. Yeah, here comes the Icy Wind. And it straight up just knocks this thing out. That thing has no special defense. Or Shutterfly is very, very offensive, like super strong. And here comes a Goomy. Do I want to switch? I mean, obviously Shutterfly is my best answer to Goomy. I guess I'll just stay in. Because I can one-shot it with Ice Fang. She hasn't Terrasalized yet. I'll just Ice Fang, or Icy Wind rather. It does have Dragon Pulse. We should eat this though. I have Assault Vest, so we should eat that. And I do get the Icy Wind off. I wonder if this KOs. It does. Okay, so what's her Terrestrial Pokemon? Because it's not her Palmy anymore. And Quaquaval. Oh yeah, her starter. Okay, so it's water. Well, Quaquaval's a final form actually, isn't it? So she's got her final form. I think we go Light Bright here. Let's go Light Bright. One moth for another. I'm gonna try to land a Sleep Powder on it, I think, and then Air Slash it. This thing is kind of a problem actually. If I get Sleep Powder though, I think we'll be okay. You see this, Primero? I'm getting back into a corner. This is where Toxic Spikes would have been so good. I should have done that. Wow, Quaquaval. All right, we're going for the Sleep Powder, and we're not gonna miss. Time to Terrasilize. I'm gonna make La Primera's eyes light up. I'm very nervous. Because this is gonna be Terrassil Water, and it's gonna hurt. I have to hit this Sleep Powder, I think. Like, if I don't, I think I'm in a lot of trouble. Like, how does she go from having Goomy and stuff to this thing? What is my answer to this? Sleep Powder hits, let's go, that's my answer! That's my answer! Let's go. Let's go. Alright, so Light Bright's Dark Terrassil, so we don't want to do that. I think we do actually Air Slash, because it's 150 on the super effective. No, it's pure water now, actually, just kidding. So I think we Bug Buzz. It's pure water now, so let's Bug Buzz. Surprised I'm faster. Okay, that's not bad. It's still asleep. Still dancing, but it's still asleep. I'm gonna Bug Buzz again. And then hope it just sleeps one more turn so I can Bug Buzz one more time. He's gonna wake up. And here we go. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. I might get one shot here. Aqua Step. And that I think raises its speed too. I might get one shot. Light Bright lives. Light Bright lives. Okay. Here's the thing. I kind of Hail Mary a Sleep Powder here, I think. Because Bug Buzz doesn't do enough. He has Aqua Jet. So remember when I said that Light Bright had 3 lives? Well, only has 2 now. Okay, the play now is most certainly Walnut. Coming in, going Rock Blast, I think is the play here. The other option is we Curse and then heal and then Rock Blast. Aqua Step. I should be able to live 1 and then I can heal and then I can attack. I should live this, no problem. Yeah, oh yeah. I threw then because the play 100% of the time there was go Walnut and not risk the Sleep Powder stuff. It's easy to forget how bulky Walnut is. Like, it's easy to forget just how absurdly bulky this thing is. I mean, we're talking about one of the best physical walls in the game, right? And I just need to remember that as we play through the rest of this run. It's got Air Slash too, though. So, I was in trouble either way. A couple hits here on this Rock Blast were good, but I am going to heal if I don't get the KO here. I hit 2, that's fine. Losing a life on Light Bright's kind of a bummer, man. It's definitely a bummer. Especially as we head towards like endgame here, where I really need like this should do nothing with Curse. Is that crit? It did a lot. It did a lot more than I thought it was going to. But we're okay. I think just a nice Rock Blast here seals the deal. The key though with this run is I gotta get to like Elite 4 with as many lives as possible because, you know, the Elite 4 is gonna be so hard. I feel like inevitably we're gonna lose some lives. Now the good news is I have one bug that we have not gotten yet, which is obviously Heracross. So he'll be fresh with 3 lives towards the end of the game, as we know. He's gonna be in the 50s. So he'll be really good. But in terms of the other Pokemon, we're starting to run low. Like Helios is another one, right? Because we're not gonna use Helios until kind of the end. Shutterfly is still at 3, Walnut's at 2. I mean, we're doing okay. But man, it's getting sketchy, I'm not gonna lie. It's getting sketchy. People are gonna start paying more and more attention to you, I just know it. Amazing display of talent, even one against as skilled as champion as Nimona. That was a splendid match, I enjoy watching very much. Now even La Primera thinks you're one to watch. You've got so much potential. I will say, by the way, if I had picked Quaxley at the beginning of this run and I was facing Fuecoco, obviously I thought she was gonna have the harder Pokemon when going back to episode 1. Had I gotten that wrong, I think I lose right there. I think I lose right here. Or at least, yeah, I think I do, to be honest. So, it was a good thing. Although I could have Terra'd, right? Like, I would have Terra'd Venomoth into a Dark type. It would have been interesting. It would have been interesting. You become a champion, no doubt. The rest of these gyms you could take 100% no problem. In fact, you should take this. Consider it an investment into your future. Terra Blast! That's what we needed. So that's really good. So now, things like Light Bright can get Terra Dark moves, things like that. That's actually really big for us. So, we'll take that. We'll take that. Want to change any Pokemon's Terra type? There you go. It changes a Pokemon's Terra type. I need special ingredients called Terra Shards. I'll give you enough to change a Pokemon's Terra type to normal. Oh, so you need 50 Terra Shards. And I can use it to make one of my Pokemon normal. I don't want to do that right now, though. But that's interesting. So, if I look at the Terra Shards that I do have, I don't think I have many. Yeah, I mean, I have 51 normal, and then I have 7 ghost, and that's about it. So, seems like I'm going to need to do a lot of raids. But hopefully at the higher drop raids, like once we start getting 4 drop raids, they'll drop a lot more. Because normally we only get like 2 or 3. So I'm starting to work my way up the mountain. We've got Avalugg, Citaddles, all sorts of stuff. I figured I'd get my way started towards the next gyms up here. And we'll see how it's going to shake down. I got some Snowberry, there's Frostlass, all sorts of stuff. And I did ultimately get to the Pokemon Center, so I think that's probably just about where we're going to wrap up. I think this is a good spot for us to wrap up here on the top of this icy mountain. Let me know your favorite normal type in the comment section below. Rest in peace to Redemption. He's gone far too soon, my friends. Far too soon. Don't forget to check out the Kickstarter in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Scarlet BugLocke. Peace.